In this video, we will understand the concept of shear force and bending moment. We will understand how to draw shear force and bending moment diagrams of simple loadings of some cantilever beams. Hello friends, you are watching channel Number Collage. This channel features easy to understand concept videos on strength of materials. In the next example, of span, a cantilever beam of span 2.5 meter carries a UDL over a length of 2 meter from the free end. So P is the free end of this cantilever and the UDL is 15 kilonewton per meter spread over a length of 2 meter from the free end. We have to draw the shear force and bending moment diagram of this beam. For this beam, the shear force FB at the free end B is 0. The shear force Fc at the point C will be this 15 multiplied by the span 2 meter, which will be 30 kilonewton, and it will be plus, according to the sign convention, downward force to the right, upward force to the left of the section at C. Shear force at point A, that is Fc, will be at point A, that is Fa, will be plus 30 kilonewton. According to the sign convention, downward force to the right and upward force to the left of the section. We will draw the baseline for the shear force diagram. The value of shear force both at C, the value of shear force Fa and Fc is same, which is 30 kilonewton. So we will draw a horizontal line. For the shear force diagram, we will first draw the baseline. Since the shear force values at point A and C are equal, that is 30 kilonewton, we will mark 30 at point A and at point C. And since there is no since there is no load between points A and C, the shear force line will be a horizontal line. Now the shear force gradually decreases from 30 kilonewton at point C to 0 kilonewton at point B. We will draw a straight line like this. So this will be the bending moment diagram, which is positive in nature, hence drawn above the baseline. Bending moment at the free end B of the cantilever MB will be 0 because there is no possibility of any bending at the free end of the cantilever. Bending moment at point C MC will be the UDL 15 multiplied by the span of UDL, which is 2, multiplied by midspan of BC, which will be 2 divided by 2, and there will be clockwise moment due to on the right of point C due to the vertical load. It will be minus. So the bending moment at C MC will be minus 30 kilonewton meter. Next, bending moment at point A MA will be the UDL 15 multiplied by its span, which is 2 meter, multiplied by distance AC, which is 0.5 meter, multiplied by midspan of BC, where the UDL is going to act, which will be midspan of AC, which is 0.5, plus midspan of CB, which will be 2 by 2, where the UDL is going to act. So it will be 30 multiplied by 1.5 or 3.2, that will be 45. So bending moment at AMA will be 45 kilonewton meter. It will be 45. And since it will give a clockwise moment to the right of point A, it will be negative. So the bending moment at AMA will be minus 45 kilonewton meter. For drawing the bending moment diagram, we will first draw the baseline. The magnitude of MA being maximum 45, we will locate this point over here and mark 45 at point A. Bending moment at point C is minus 30 kilonewton meter. So we will mark a point of magnitude 30 kilonewton at C, and bending moment at point B being 0, we will mark point 0 at B. There is no load between points A and C, so the line joining 45 and 30 will be a straight line, and there is UDL from point C to, to point B. The bending moment curve will be a parabola like this. So this is a straight line, while this is a parabola due to UDL. So this will be the bending moment diagram for this cantilever beam loaded as shown. Draw shear force and bending moment diagram for a cantilever beam of span 4 meter carrying a point load of 20 kilonewton at the free end. Shear force at point B will be Fb equals plus 20 kilonewton, and shear force at point A will be Fa equals plus 20 kilonewton. Baseline Fa 20 kilonewton. There is no load between A and B, so the shear force curve will be horizontal and parallel to the baseline. So this will be the shear force diagram. Due to 20 kilonewton force, the cantilever will bend or tends to bend like this. This is hogging bending moment. Bending moment at point B, MB, will be 0 because of the free end of the cantilever. Bending moment at point A, MA, will be equal to because of clockwise movement due to vertical load on the right of section A and anticlockwise bending moment to the left of section A. Bending moment MA will be hogging bending moment, which will be minus this 20 multiplied by this span 4. So that will be minus 80 kilonewton meter. For bending moment diagram, we will first draw baseline. The bending moment value being negative, we will mark bending moment at point A to be 80 kilonewton meter, and since the bending moment will go on reducing from maximum 80 kilonewton meter 0, so this will be the bending moment diagram. Draw shear force and bending moment diagram of a cantilever beam of span 4 meter carrying a uniformly distributed load of 10 kilonewton per meter length over the entire span of 4 meter. Shear force at point B will be Fb, which will be 0 because B being the free end of this cantilever and there is no load at the free end. Shear force at point A will be Fa, which will be equal to this 10 multiplied by the span 4, which will be 40 kilonewton, and it being a vertically downward force at section A, it will be plus 40 kilonewton. For shear force diagram, first we will draw a baseline. The shear force at point A is 40 kilonewton, and at point B it is 0. So the shear force curve will be a straight line from 40 to 0, and this will be the bending moment diagram, which is positive and hence above the baseline. Bending moment at point B, MB, will be 0 because it is the free end of this cantilever where there is no question of any bending. Bending moment to the right of section A is clockwise and to the left it is anticlockwise. Therefore, the bending moment at point A, which is MA, will be total load, which is this 10 multiplied by the span, and this total load is going to act at the midspan of this 4 meter span, so it will be 4 upon 2. So that gives us MA equals 80 kilonewton meter, and since the cantilever will bend or tends to bend downward like this, which will give hogging bending moment, which is negative. So therefore, bending moment MA will be minus 80 kilonewton meter. For bending moment diagram, first we will draw the baseline. Bending moment being negative, we will start at this point. We will mark it 80 kilonewton meter. Now this bending moment is gradually going to reduce from maximum value of 80 the minimum value of 0 bending moment at B. And since there is UDL loading on the cantilever, the bending moment curve will be a parabola like this. And we have seen this parabola is going to be because of this W into L into L upon 2, so which will be W L square by 2. Since there is a square term in the bending moment curve, therefore it's going to be a parabolic curve. So this will be the bending moment diagram, which will be negative in nature because it is plotted below the baseline. A cantilever beam AB of span 1.75 meter carries UDL of 12 kilonewton per meter over a length of 1.2 meter from the fixed end A. We have to draw the shear force and bending moment diagram for this cantilever. Shear force FB at point B will be 0 because it is the free end of the cantilever. Shear force at this point C, Fc will be 0 because downward load to the right of point C is 0. Shear force at point A, Fa will be this 12 multiplied by the span 1.2 meter, which will be 14.4 kilonewton. This shear force will be plus because there is vertically downward load to the right of point A. First, we will draw the baseline. We will show shear force 14.4 kilonewton above the baseline. Shear force Fc at point C is 0. So we will join 14.4 to this point 0 with a straight line. So this will be the shear force diagram, which will be positive, hence drawn above the baseline. Bending moment MB at the free end of this cantilever will be 0 as there is no question of any bending at point B. Bending moment at point C, MC, will also be 0 as there is no load to give any moment at point C. Bending moment at point A will be MA, which will be first the load 12 multiplied by span of the load 1.2 meter, and this UDL is going to act at the midspan of 1.2 meter, so the moment arm will be 1.2 divided by 2. Therefore, moment at point A, MA, works out to be 8.64 kilonewton meter. The UDL tends to bend the cantilever in the downward direction like this. So therefore, bending moment MA will be hogging in nature, hence it will be minus 8.64. For bending moment diagram, first we will draw the baseline AB and this middle point C. We will mark this bending moment MA 8.64 below this baseline. The bending moment at C, MC being 0, we will draw the bending moment curve from 8.64 to this MC equals 0 in a parabolic shape because the curve of bending moment MA, which is this W multiplied by this L multiplied by this L upon 2, which will be WL square upon 2. Since the bending moment curve contains a quadratic or square term, its shape is going to be parabolic like this. Hence, this will be the bending moment diagram for this cantilever loaded as shown, and it will be negative, hence drawn below the baseline. A cantilever beam AB of span 3 meter has a point load of 20 kilonewton at 2.5 meter from the fixed end A. Draw the shear force and bending moment diagram for this beam. Shear force at point B, FB, will be 0 because it is a free end. Let us name the point of application of 20 kilonewton load as C. Now shear force to the right of C is 0, so therefore we write FCR, which means shear force to the right of point C, which will be 0. Now the vertical load to the left of point C will be upwards 20 kilonewton. So FCL, that is the shear force to the left of point C, will be 20 kilonewton. Shear force at point A will be FA equals 20 kilonewton because there is downward vertical load of 20 kilonewton to the right of point A. According to sign convention, both these shear forces, FCL and FA, will be positive. For shear force diagram, first we will draw the baseline AB. We will mark the shear force values. FA is plus 20 kilonewton and FCL is also plus 20 kilonewton. And since there is no load between points A and C, the shear force curve will be horizontal from 20 to 20 parallel to the baseline, and this will be the shear force diagram, which is positive in nature, hence it is drawn above the baseline. Bending moment MB at point B will be 0 because it is the free end of the cantilever and there is no question of any bending. Bending moment at point C, MC, will also be equal to 0 because there is no load to the right of point C, so there is no question of any bending happening at point C. But at point A, the bending moment MA will be equal to this 20 kilonewton point load multiplied by its moment arm, which is 2.5 meter. It will be 50 in magnitude, and since this 20 kilonewton point load will bend or tends to bend this cantilever in downward direction like this bending moment will be hugging in nature because there will be clockwise moment to the right of point A and anticlockwise moment to the left of point A. Therefore, MA will be negative 50 kilonewton meter. For bending moment diagram, we will first draw the baseline AB and C. We will plot the magnitude of bending moment MA, which is 50, below this baseline AB at say this point and mark it 50. Now this bending moment is gradually going to reduce to 0, which is the bending moment MC at point C. So we will draw a line joining 50 to this point C where MC is 0. So this will be the bending moment diagram of the cantilever loaded as shown, and it will be negative in nature and hence plotted below this baseline. A cantilever beam of span 4 meter carries UDL of 2 kilonewton per meter over a span of 2 meter from the free end B and a point load of 4 kilonewton at the free end B. We have to draw the shear force and bending moment diagram. Shear force at point B, FB, will be 4 kilonewton plus, according to the sign convention, downward to the right, upward to the left. Shear force at point C, FC, will be this point load 4 kilonewton plus the UDL 2 multiplied by span 2, which will be 8 kilonewton plus, according to the sign convention, downward force to the right of C, upward force to the left of C. Shear force at point A will be Fa equals this 4 kilonewton plus UDL 2 multiplied by the span 2, that will be plus 8 kilonewton. According to the sign convention, downward force to the right of A, upward force to the left of A. For shear force diagram, first we will draw the baseline A, B and C. Shear force Fa is plus 8 kilonewton, which we mark over here. There is no loading between point A and C, so the shear force curve will be horizontal from A to C. At point C, the shear force is 8 again. Now the shear force gradually reduces from 8 kilonewton to Fb, which is 4 kilonewton. So we mark this 4 kilonewton here. So the shear force curve will join this 8 kilonewton at point C to this 4 kilonewton at point B. So this will be the shear force diagram, which is positive in nature, hence it is plotted above the baseline. Bending moment at the free end B, MB, will be 0 because at the free end of a cantilever beam there is no question of any bending. Bending moment at point C, MC, will be point load 4 kilonewton multiplied by its moment arm from point C, which is this 2 meter, plus bending moment due to the UDL 2 kilonewton per meter multiplied by the span of UDL, which is 2 kilonewton. So this will be the load multiplied by length of moment arm from point C to the midspan of 2 meter, which will be 2 upon 2. And since this loading is going to cause bending of this cantilever in the downward direction like this bending moment is going to be hogging, hence it's going to be minus. So the calculation gives us bending moment at point C equals, this will be 8, this will be 4 and this will be 1. So 8 plus 4, that is minus 12 kilonewton meter. Now bending moment at point A, MA, will be equal to first the point load 4 multiplied by its moment arm from point A, which is 4 again, plus the UDL load 2 kilonewton over the span of 2 meter, and it is going to act at a distance first from point A 2 meter, plus for UDL it will be mid span of 2 meter, that will be 2 upon 2. And this bending moment is going to cause hugging bending moment, therefore it's going to be negative. It will cause a clockwise moment to the right of point A and anti-clockwise moment to the left of point A. So the calculation gives us bending moment at point A, MA, equals minus, this will be 4 fours are 16 plus 2 twos are 4 multiplied by 3. So 4 threes are 12, 12 plus 16, that will be minus 28 kilonewton meter. So let us draw the bending moment diagram of these bending moments. First, let us draw the baseline A, B, C. The maximum bending moment is at A, which is 28. Let us mark it here at point A, 28. Then the medium bending moment value is MC, which is 12. So let us say here. Now there is no load between point A and C. So the bending moment curve is going to be a straight line from 28 to 12 kilonewton meter. From MC minus 12 kilonewton to MB, which is 0 kilonewton meter. This bending moment is due to the UDL, and we have seen earlier UDL gives rise bending moment curve of parabolic shape because of presence of a square term L square in the bending moment curve equation. So this will be the bending moment diagram, which is negative in nature, hence drawn below this baseline AB. a cantilever beam AB of span 10 meter carries 2-point loads of magnitude 20 kilonewton at 4 meter from the fixed end and 30 kilonewton at the free end B. We have to draw the shear force and bending moment diagram. First, we will find the reaction at the fixed end A. Let it be Ra, which will be this 20 kilonewton plus this 30 kilonewton. So that will be 50 kilonewton. The reaction at the fixed point A. Now shear force to the left of A will be 0 as there is no load to the left of point A. Shear force at right of A will be the reaction Ra, which is 50 kilonewton. Shear force to the left of point C will be same as this Ra, 50 kilonewton. Shear force to the right of point C will be this 50 minus this 20, that is 30 kilonewton. Shear force to the left of point B will be again this 50 minus this 20, which will be 30 kilonewton. And shear force to the right of point B, this 50 minus this 20 minus this 30, which will be 0. It is also 0 because it is the free end of the cantilever. We will show this reaction Ra equals 50 kilonewton. For shear force diagram, let us draw the baseline. Shear force at point A is 50 kilonewton. So we will mark here 50. There is no other loading between points A and C. So the shear force curve will be horizontal 50 at point C. Now shear force to the right of point C is 30 kilonewton. So we will mark a 30 kilonewton point here. Since there is no loading between points C and B, the shear force curve will again be horizontal and shear force to the left of point B is 30. So we mark 30 here. So this will be the shear force diagram for this type of cantilever loading. This is positive, hence drawn above the baseline. Bending moment at point B, MB, will be 0 because it is the free end of the cantilever. Bending moment at point C, MC, will be this 30 kilonewton multiplied by distance 10 minus 4, that is 6 meter, and it's going to be hogging bending moment, so it will be minus 180 kilonewton meter. Bending moment at point A will be MA equals this 30 kilonewton multiplied by the moment arm 10 from A plus this 20 kilonewton multiplied by the length of moment arm from A, which is this 4 meter. So it will be this 300 plus this 80, that is 380 kilonewton meter. But this will be a hogging bending moment, hence it will be negative. For bending moment diagram, first we will draw the baseline ABC. Maximum value of bending moment 380. We will show below the baseline at this point 380 kilonewton meter. Then we will plot the bending moment at point C, which is 180 kilonewton meter, somewhere here. Next we will join 380 and 180, and then we will join 180 to bending moment 0 at point B. So this will be the bending moment diagram, which is negative, hence shown below the baseline. Friends, if you like this video, please click the like button, share this video with your classmates. Don't forget to subscribe this channel to get more videos of this type. Give your comments to make these videos better. You can suggest topics on which you want me to make videos. See you in the next video. Until then, keep watching Number Collage. Thank you.